Hi guys, my name is Anmar. I'm the pastry chef here at the White Lion Hotel, and today I'm going to show you a quick and easy way my secret sweet pastry recipe that I use here at the hotel to create our delicious and famous mince pies. This is the perfect time of year to start making your mince pies, and you can make loads of them, put them in the fridge, put them in an airtight container, and they're ready for Christmas Day and to delight your friends during Christmas season and all your Christmas parties. I'm going to start off with a mixture of 350 grams of plain flour, 100 grams of icing sugar, and a tablespoon of nutmeg. I've sieved this all together into a bowl, and to that I'm adding 180 grams of unsalted butter with a little bit of vanilla pod. I'm just adding that in, and that's going to be rubbed into the mixture. Your butter obviously needs to be soft, because that will make the process so much easier. You can do this in a mixer. I'm doing it just with my hands because it's a small quantity, so you don't need much to go a big way. A recipe like this will easily make 24 mince pies, as this recipe, the pastry rolls out really thinly. You just continue mixing it until all the butter is rubbed in and it resembles breadcrumbs. Once your mixture resembles breadcrumbs, like this, you're going to add 4 egg yolks to bind the whole mixture and a tiny bit of iced water. This will just combine the whole mixture and make it stick and create that beautiful smooth pastry that we're looking for at the end of the day. This recipe is also great for any other tart bases, if you would like to make a chocolate tart, a lemon tart, anything really. And really quickly, you can see it starts coming together into a pastry. It turns into a ball. You can turn it out onto your working surface and just give it a quick knead until it comes together into a small ball, smooth ball. Then once ready, you just give it a wrap in some cling film and then into the fridge for 20 minutes to rest. So once your pastry has rested for 20 minutes, you'll end up with a beautiful, pliable, smooth dough. This will be rolled out on a smooth working surface with just a tiny bit of flour, like so. And if you roll your pastry, always keep turning your pastry, because we're trying to keep the pastry round, especially if you're doing a big tart and you're trying to line a big tart case. This pastry is a beautifully smooth pastry. It doesn't really tear much unless you really work too hard with it. But if you roll out and keep turning quite smoothly, you end up with a beautifully thin dough. I'm using some individual tart cases for these mince pies, but you can use a muffin tray or cupcake tin. Doesn't really matter, it will work for in any type of tin. I'm using a cutter that's just a little bit bigger than the tart case, because that's going to ensure that the pastry that you cut fits in. Pop the disc of pastry into your tart case, give it a tiny bit of a squeeze, so that the pastry is actually running along and over the edges of the tart case. There's a very good reason for this, because this is going to end up sealing your mince pie. Just doing the second one, like so. Your mince pie filling, which is easily available at any store, you can make your own as well, is then squeezed into the bottom of the pastry. So. The second disc is placed over the top and then just pressed down all around until the rim of the pastry breaks off. And that is your little mince pie. Do the second one. Your excess pastry can just be rolled into a ball and stored in the fridge for another use or for your next batch of mince pies. And the pastry can also be made weeks in advance and frozen very easily. that's them. Press 3 little holes on top just for any steam to escape. And then these mince pies are baked at 165 degrees for 16 minutes only. Then your mince pies will be ready. Once they've been baked, they'll pop out of your tin and you'll end up with a smooth, beautiful little golden brown mince pie that we're now going to decorate. Once your mince pies are ready, we're now going to decorate and try and emulate some holly on top of the mince pies. This creates its own decoration, and each little mince pie is its own piece of art at the end of the day. In this piping bag I have some green royal icing, which is a mixture of icing sugar and egg white. It's a really stiff mixture, and I'm going to pipe holly leaves onto the mince pies with this piping bag. I'm going to cut the piping bag in the same shape of the piping bag. So I'm going to cut a little triangle into the tip of this piping bag. Just using this one to show what I'll do, like so. Yeah, you can see I've cut the tip into the shape of the piping bag, but open instead of closed. To create leaves is very simple. All you need to do is press down on your mince pie, give it a little bit of a wiggle, and let go. And that creates the tip. 1, 2, 3. And then I've created little holly berries, which are made from sugar paste icing, rolled into little balls, and then dusted with some red edible glitter. I'm going to pop these on as the berries. They'll stick naturally to the green icing. There we go. Quick and easy way to create these mince pies.